This time we're going to be trying a different sort of taste test. As you can see, I have 6 Feastables bars here. Over here, I have the new formula that MrBeast has been advertising on his videos as of late. And over here, I have the same 3 bars, but they are the old formula that we can find at a grocery store. So today we are going to try the old formula against the new formula and see if the new formula really is an improvement. So first, we're going to be trying the original chocolate from the old formula against the milk chocolate of the new formula. So it makes sense to unwrap this. Before I try this, I'd like to highlight a difference in the break pattern of these 2 bars. The original formula, you have this, probably the funniest one I've seen, which is you have this share and devour portions. And then on the new bar, it's a little more even, but it's a little more, I guess, a little more boring, where it says MrBeast and Feastables. It's just, in case you forgot the name of the bar you're eating. Alright, so first, let's try the share stick from the old formula. Alright, that chocolate is already pretty good. Although it's the original chocolate as I could find, so it tastes a little dark. But again, otherwise it's as good as I remembered from our previous video about these. For the new formula, I'm just going to break off a small square. Kind of smells like chocolate. I don't know what you're expecting. That milk chocolate is actually pretty good. I'm trying to figure out how to describe it exactly, but I guess I would say it. There's a smoothness, but it also feels like there's a little more mass is the only word that comes to mind. It's not like you're eating a ton at once, but it feels like it's a little more concentrated chocolate, but it actually goes down pretty well. Might be a little hard to compare because this is a little bit of a darker chocolate, but otherwise, so far the new formula is, the milk chocolate is actually really good. So next we have the crunch, the old formula, which is milk chocolate with puffed rice, versus the milk crunch of the new formula, which also says milk chocolate with puffed rice. So it's probably a fairer comparison than the 2 chocolates I tried. So then wrap these. Alright, so once again, the break pattern is the same here, except at the store, all of the crunches in the display were a little busted, so this is the least busted I could find, and this is the new one, and the less cool break pattern. I think when we tried these before, the closest equivalent was a crunch bar, or the kind of bar that it is. So I guess I'll just try this piece that broke off from the old formula. I remember liking it before. I do still like this. It is still like a crunch bar, but layered a little differently, which brings out the I guess, individual layers a little more. For the new formula, corner piece. Smells how I think it would. New formula is has that same layering effect, but it's a little denser, like the chocolate, like the other chocolates, and you definitely taste more of the milk chocolate. Just comparing like a single part of it, I might actually prefer the new one. I wanted a milkier crunch bar. The old formula, not as milky, but still tasted better than a regular crunch bar already. So it's a little hard, but I guess the new one kind of edges out. And finally, we have the I had to edit this. The D's Nuts flavor, which was later renamed to peanut butter. Then we have the peanut butter, which doesn't cause legal issues. So good. Sure, devour break pattern. Less fun break. I believe the closest equivalence before was Reese's or something similar. I mean, peanut butter and chocolate is a good combination anyway. I think that I remember liking this original formula of MrBeast before. So. Yeah, that still tastes pretty good. You can kind of taste the peanut butter and chocolate a little more separately than in Reese's, I guess. But it's not a bad taste. Now for the new formula. That broke apart a lot more easily than I expected. There's a little bit more of a peanut butter smell. Definitely more pronounced peanut butter flavor, which isn't a bad thing, and still milkier than a Reese's would be. This one is still good, but the new one has a fuller flavor to it. It kind of come down to preference. If you like if you like the emphasis on the chocolate more, the old formula would be more your speed. Good luck getting that later. The new formula, if you like the peanut butter emphasized more, that's a good one. Either way, both of them are good, but again, this is the new one is denser like the other chocolates. So actually, kind of an improvement there if that's what you're looking for. I know there are more Feastables varieties available, but we were doing these flavors entirely based on what we could find of the old formula that was still available. Either way, I do think MrBeast accomplished his goal. While I do like the share, devour, break pattern of the old formula, the new formula actually is an improvement in flavor. Like the last time we went over these, this is not sponsored and was just a random experiment we wanted to do while we still could. If you're really into chocolate, or if you're cheating a little bit on your diet and you want something that tastes pretty good, I would still recommend the new formula. It costs a little bit more than some of its competition, but they help with MrBeast's philanthropic efforts as a nice bonus.